We've got to talk about two hot trades in the uranium markets, two stocks that are about to break out. Get your buying orders ready. These trades gonna be really juicy and lucrative. Welcome to Hot Trades of the Day, your show for swing trading ideas for the coming days, weeks, and month. Before we jump into the uranium charts, real quick, it would be great if you haven't subscribed yet. Subscribe to the channel, support us. We're trying to give you free value to increase your profits in the markets, in gold, uranium, the commodities, the cryptos, and the stock market. And all we ask for is just a subscription. That would be great. And as a thank you to you, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll do a free show called Drinks with Dan, where we're going to talk about anything that you like, stocks that you care about, market developments, Outlook 2025, whatever it'll happen in this show. And as a matter of fact, next weekend, I'll do a special Drinks with Dan show part 1, thanks to the victory of ASU over our much hated rival, University of Arizona, last weekend. I told you guys about it. I'm keeping my word. It's coming next weekend. I can already tell you we're going to talk about GDXJ. We're going to talk about Harmony Gold. We're going to talk about Boss Energy. So please put your questions in the comments for the show next Saturday. And then obviously the big one once we hit 1,000 subscribers. Now, enough of this. Let's jump into uranium charts. That's what you want to know. So when we look, and this is getting really interesting, at the Sprott Physical Uranium ETF, which tracks not only the uranium price, not 100% obviously, this is not the spot price, but it tracks the uranium price plus the sentiment overall. This is the interesting part. This is what makes Sprott Physical Uranium Trust so interesting. It kind of shows the sentiment of the markets towards uranium, which also means when we get a rally in uranium, Sprott will outperform the spot price by a wide margin because people will buy into it and the sentiment will be bullish. But if you see right now, nothing is really happening. We're, for the past 2 months, basically since summer, we're going sideways, as you can see here. Nothing really exciting to report. Okay, let's look at the URA, the Global Uranium Fund. This is the fund for the miners. You saw we hit triple support yesterday and bounced off it. Excellent. That is what I told you. Horizontal supports, resistance zone, uptrend, and this is the 20. So we bounced off it, but let's see how significant this bounce will be. I think it'll be significant. And this is when we jump into the interesting trades. And I want to start with this. Let's take a look at some of the smaller American uranium stocks. UR Energy, nothing. Denison Mines, it's okay. It bounced off the 20 like a lot of the uranium stocks, as you saw in URA as well, okay. But nothing that jumps out of you as I need to buy this now. Next Gen Energy, nah. We don't even need to talk about the Aussies. Look at Boss Energy, that's brutal. 8 out of the past 10 days down. By the way, this is getting interesting now. I told you this before. The bottom part of the support zone, we got an open gap here, 250 to 245. We're getting oversold in the RSI, which is not a super great indicator with Boss Energy, but we can keep it in mind. If we have one more push down towards this area, I might open up a long position myself for a trade. But let's get back to the Americans. So we know now the Aussies are doing nothing. The smaller uranium stocks are doing nothing. Well, tell me, what the hell are we talking about? Well, we're talking about this. Look at Cameco forming a beautiful upwards triangle, and it's about to break out. If it confirms this breakout, you go long immediately for the next leg up. Even better, And my top trade right now in uranium Energy Corp, UEC, same thing, same structure as Cameco, which makes sense because those are the two biggest American uranium producers listed on the stock exchange. So they kind of go in combo. But UEC, man, when UEC goes, it goes. Let's take a look at the past, and you can see we have massive up moves if this stock gets going, right? Now, I'm not predicting we're going to see an up move like this, but you can see this is a beautiful A, B wave. So the next wave up, the C wave, will be up. This will happen if we break above this blue resistance zone. So if we trigger something 270, 880, you go long. The interesting part is this. Cameco and UEC are the two biggest, as I told you, by market cap, uranium producers listed on the stock exchange. They look really good. All the smaller ones don't look good. What does that mean? That means that the institutional investors, because they can only invest in the big companies, they're buying into the uranium sector. They're doing it sneakily, the way they like it, because these stocks are still really small for them, what their investment sizes are. So they're trying to keep the mid-size and the smaller ones down so that the URA doesn't move too much and they can buy into Cameco and UEC. That's what the charts tell us. That's what the performance yesterday tells us, where the bigger US uranium producers outperformed the smaller ones. And we're not even talking about the Aussies. The action is in the US, as I've been telling you for a month. So get your buying orders ready for Cameco long, UEC long. Those are the two hot trades in the uranium sector. Have a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.